come onto our backs. I'll give you guys a little break in the beginning. If you guys brought your props, your blocks, your books, go ahead, set them up first. Make sure you have water. Come back gentle. Lower yourself down. Let the arms float down to your sides. Just let the breath flow gentle in through the nose and back out through the nostrils. Maybe keep the eyes open for just a moment as you gaze up, look around, see what protects and keeps you safe. And when that little bit of gratitude floods the face, smiling, gentle, close the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale, sighs, release. Gently place your right hand over your heart, your left over your belly. Begin to acknowledge the flow of the breath as it raises the belly gently up. And exhale, release. Now let's seal the lips. Begin focusing on the nose as you breathe in through the nostrils. Exhale back out through the nostrils. Keep the breath steady as you bring your heartbeats, your blood flow into rhythmic tune with the world. A soft oceanic current flowing in through the nose and back out. Bringing your attention and awareness to the base of the spine. Perhaps as you inhale and exhale, it gently touches the mat, grounding you down a little further. As your hand lifts gentle with each inhalation, like a balloon filling with air. And as you breathe out through the nostrils, the air is released, the belly floats down. Now bring your attention and awareness to the heart, feeling the warmth of your gentle touch caressing. With each inhalation, feeling that heart beat gentle. And as you exhale, acknowledging that it's pushing your life force throughout all parts of your beautiful body. Perhaps the smile on your face gently rising, the muscles softening. As you release the hands back down to your sides. Keep the awareness on the breath, rolling in through the nose and exhaling back out through the nostrils. Bring your attention and awareness to the space now between the eyes. See a juicy orange light glowing bright and strong. As you breathe in, filling the face, and as you exhale, releasing through each cell, illuminating, highlighting all there is. And all there is love. Taking another deep breath in, part the lips and sigh it out. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Gently open the eyes. Gaze up, inhale, reach the arms up. Fingertips facing the ceiling. Spread the fingers wide. Shoulder blades staying down on the mat. Inhale, lift the left leg, flex the foot. Bring the right to meet the left. And we're just gonna pulse it up here. Bring the shoulders off gently. Don't strain the neck. Slow little pulses. And let's use that strong fire breath. So as we raise, we're gonna steam it out with a little burst like shh, 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 shh. Flex the feet. Keep them lifted high. Feel that fire start to course through the body. 10 more breaths. 5 more. One more. Hold it here. Keep the feet flexed. Almost there. And exhale, drop the arms first. Palms come down. Bend the knees 90 degrees. Point the toes. Beautiful. Hold and keep your breath flowing here. Let's really draw that navel down to the mat. And we're going to exhale as we extend that right foot. Bring it back to 90 degrees. Exhale, extend that left foot and bring it back to 90 degrees. Slow and powerful with just warming up the body. Make sure you stay rooted down through the spine. Shoulders are flat. Inhale through the center and exhale, release. And one more breath on each side. Come back to center. Let's roll ourselves up. Point the toes. Let's roll those shoulders up and back down the spine. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Round that back out. So you're going to drop the forehead down towards the knees. Stay on that bony part of the sit bones. If you roll slightly, don't worry, just come back up by lifting the heart center up. Try and keep those toes pointed, but off the mat. Hold here for 5 breaths. Give yourself a nice big hug. Three more breaths. One more deep breath. Hold here. Keep the knees engaged. Extend the arms out. Really keep that back hollowed out. Drawing the shoulders back though. Spread the fingers, palms facing towards one another. Gaze forward. Really keep the knees crunched in towards the chest. 5 breaths. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. One more deep breath and exhale. Drop both feet down. Bring those beautiful hands behind you. Fingertips facing the sit bones. Roll the shoulders back. So we're going to inhale. Place the weight on the left foot. Lifting up. And bring that right knee 90 degrees in. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale through the center. Exhale, bring the knees in. Keep those arms nice and strong, and let's lift those hips up, everybody. No banana back here. Keep those hands flat on the mat. Beautiful. And one more breath on each side. And drop the sit bones. Again, bring the knees back in. Give yourself a nice big hug. You should feel a little firelight now in your arms. Really round the back out. Beautiful. Let's exhale as we extend that right leg forward. Flex that front foot. Drop the left on the outside of the right thigh. You can give yourself a nice hug. Shoulder blades straight. Crown of the head floating upward. Now really feel yourself grounded here, your back straight. As you exhale, swing that left hand back behind you. Use that as your anchor, your little tripod. You want to keep that back straight. As you inhale, reach that right arm sky high. Exhale, drop that elbow to the outside of the left knee. And twist and turn, gaze up and over the left shoulder. So since we're steaming it out, let's use that power breath, like shh. Again, keep that right foot flexed, left hand flat on the mat, twist and gaze. Really expel all that air out from the belly. You can physically feel it. It's a great feeling. Especially if you had some margaritas yesterday like this girl did. Woo-hoo! 3 more breaths. On your next exhale, slowly, gently twist and turn towards the center. Smooth out the spine. Exhale, release the left to meet the right. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Elongate and forward fold. So if you have your blocks or your books, you can use them to modify. You can add that spice and come up and over with the hands. Honor your edge. Make sure you're breathing. If you can reach your toes, give them a little massage here. Keep them flexed. With each exhalation, we're trying to bring the crown of the head towards the big toes. Not necessarily just flat on our thighs. We want to go forward in life, right? 2 more breaths. One more breath. As you exhale, carefully walk the hands back in towards the body. Let's roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. We're going to drop that right palm back behind us. Really engage, crown of the head floating upward. Exhale, drop that right foot on the outside of the left leg, left foot nice and flat. Really engage here, push the heart center towards the knee. Draw the navel in. And if you'd like to add that spice, inhale, lift that elbow and drop it to the opposite side. Twist and turn, gaze up and over the right shoulder. Sound it out, squeeze out those toxins. Make sure the foot is flat, your left foot is flat. Look at you. The more you exhale, the more into the twist your body might let you go today. Two more breaths. On your next exhale, again, slowly twisting towards the front. Extend that right to meet the left. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Elongate, take the peace fingers. We're gonna reach for those big toes if you got them. Spread the elbows out towards opposite wall. Bring the crown of the head forward. Again, if this is a little too much, just place the hands gently on the sides. The forearms can come down. If you're doing this, just keep the neck in line with the spine, reach the gaze forward, put a big smile on that beautiful face. Two more breaths. And exhale, again, slowly walk the hands back to the body. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. So we're gonna cross at the ankles, come over into your tabletop. Find your own way there. So in tabletop, we're gonna place our hands flat on the mat. Fingertips are spread, wrist just underneath the shoulder. So if your hands have a tendency to draw themselves out, it's a natural tendency we have to catch ourselves. Bring them back in, make sure they're flat, feet are flat, backs are nice and straight, navel's drawn in. So from here, to make sure that you're not over throwing your shoulders, bring them up to your ears and then send them back. That should feel a lot better for some of you. Now we're going to inhale and exhale, arch and reach the gaze up into the ceiling. Inhale, draw the pelvic floor forward, drop chin to chest. And exhale, let's use our Ujjayi breath here, slow and steady. Three more breaths. And on your last exhale, we're going to hold it here. Let's curl the back, drop the chin to chest. Inhale as we reach the heart center, up and over the fingertips. Exhale, drop it back down to the ankles. Inhale, reach them forward. And exhale, steam it back down. Two more breaths. And exhale, come back to tabletop. Let's curl those toes under, bend at the knees, and slowly lift those hips sky high. You're gonna drop your head, reach the gaze back towards your beautiful feet. Draw that navel in. You wanna really press off the mat with the hands. Fingertips are still spread wide. Give the head a little shake. What a beautiful Saturday. Three more breaths. And gently place that right foot towards the center of your mat. As you inhale, find your balance. Exhale, gently lift that left leg sky high, point the toe. We're gonna bend 90 degrees, drop that left foot behind on the right, reach the gaze up and under the right arm. Really find your anchor, find your tripod, meaning equal balance in the arms. You don't wanna lean or sink into one more than the other. So that means press away, press, and keep your breath flowing. You can use that Ujjayi breath. Keep that heartbeat nice and rhythmic. 3 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Let's square the hips towards the front, straighten that back leg. Exhale, draw it in between the hands. Find your way there. You can stretch that back leg out as you come into a nice high lunge. Reach the gaze forward. Find your balance as you swing those arms up and overhead. Let's not drop down. Let's keep that right leg nice and strong and tall. We're going to scissor the thighs in together. This will give you a lot more balance and help protect the lower back. Exhale as you drop the hands, clasp them behind your neck. Just for support, keep those elbows wide. As we inhale, slight arch in the back. Exhale, slowly bring the heart center down. Inhale, come up, slight back bend, and exhale. Let's steam it out. Use our power breath here. For anybody that needs a modification, just come down on that right knee and steam it down. Make sure you're on the knee and the back foot. Adding that spice is coming to your high lunge. Three more breaths. On your next exhale, almost there, we're going to bring the palms back down inside that left foot. We're going to walk that left foot towards the outer edge of the mat. Fingertips are still facing forward. Soften to that right knee, soften to the back of the foot. Feel a nice stretch here. Bring the right hand towards the center of the mat, nice and flat, fingers spread. As you exhale, you're just going to gently take a light push into that inner left thigh. Gaze up and over the left shoulder. Draw the navel in. Make sure you're not rolling off the knee or the back foot of the right leg. And let's use that open heart breath like, ah. Beautiful. 3 more breaths. And on your next exhale, flatten that left foot, bring the right and the palm, the left palm down and meet the right. Curl that back foot, lift the body. So we're gonna swing that left leg back to meet the right. Join me in your first plank. I don't know about you, but that feels good to me. Beautiful. Bring the knees into the center and come back onto your sit bones. Shake out the wrists. Give yourself a little smile. Roll the wrists out. And exhale, come back to tabletop. Curl the toes under. Come back to downward dog. Let's bring that left foot towards the center of the mat. Inhale and then exhale, draw that right foot towards the ceiling. Point the toes. When you're ready, bend 90 degrees. Drop over to the left side. Gaze up and under the right arm. Again, equal balance on those arms in front. Make yourself the best tripod. Three more breaths. One more deep breath. Beautiful. As you inhale, square the hips back to center. Inhale, lift that leg sky high. Exhale, squeeze through. Bring it between the hands. Stay on the ball of that back foot. Stretch your body out if you want a longer lunge. Scissor the thighs as you inhale. Reach the wings high up. Find that focus on the floor. Left leg tall and strong. Hands come behind the neck as we exhale, lowering the heart center down. Slight back bend as you come up as you inhale, steam it down. 3 more breaths. On this last exhale, we're going to bring both hands down the inside of that right foot. Spread the fingers, walk gently that right foot to the outer edge of the mat. Reach the gaze forward. Soften to the back knee, soften to the back foot. Left palm comes towards the center of the mat. Now you can hang here, feel a nice stretch through the inner thighs and the hips. If you want to add that space, you're going to start rolling onto the outside of that right foot. You can gently guide on the inner thigh, reach the gaze up and over the right shoulder. Let's open up, use that heart breath like, Don't roll off that left knee or the back of the left foot here. 3 more breaths. And on your next exhale, gently flatten that right foot, bring the right palm down, lift the body and draw the right back to meet the left. Join me in plank as you exhale, slowly lower down, heart center coming towards the mat, elbows drawn in, come all the way down. Stretch the arms out in front, lower the forehead, stretch the feet out behind you. Bring the hands back towards the sides of the heart center. Lift the chest up, roll the shoulders back. Now, if it starts hurting your back, you just come down to a point until it doesn't. Feet are flat, pressed into the mat. Reach the gaze up and over the left shoulder. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the right side. Slow breaths as you move back and forth. One more breath on each side. And come back to center. Bring the heart center down. Forehead comes down again. Curl the toes under. Put the elbows really close to the body. Draw the navel in. I know we're going to do this together. Inhale as you exhale. Lift the body back to plank. Look how kick-ass you all are. That's amazing. I love it. Beautiful. Now, if your wrists aren't warmed up or you don't want to use your wrists for this, you can use your pillows. Make your little fist. Make sure that your tripod, your arms are nice and strong and tall. Whatever feels good. All right, keep the navel drawn in. As we exhale, we're gonna draw that right knee towards the left elbow. We're gonna hold here, keep that toe pointed, and let's hollow out the back here. Keep the breath flowing. Really curl that back. And then slowly, we're just gonna twist and bring it out to the side, 90 degrees, and then swing it back in towards that elbow, curl the back in, and then exhale, twist out to the side, 90-degree raise. Again, back to the elbow. One more time through. And hold here. And exhale, bring the knees together, curl down in child's pose. Great job. It's hard to do slow moves when the song is on. 2 more breaths. And gently inhale, come up, reach the arms up and overhead, nice straight back. As you exhale, drop the palms, come back to tabletop. Let's curl the toes under. We're gonna lift the hips sky high. Come up as you inhale on the tippy toes. Exhale, come down to your plank. Again, honor your wrists however you need to. So with your plank, you want to make sure even, equal on the arms, heart center a little forward. As we exhale, we're going to draw that left knee towards the right elbow. Curl the back, hollow yourself, point those toes on the left foot. There you go. Hold it there. Keep the breath rolling. And inhale as you exhale, 90 degrees raise. Exhale back to the elbow. Inhale and exhale, 90-degree raise. Exhale back to the elbow. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. One more time through. You got this. And hold here. Steam it out and release. Woo! Bring those knees down, come down to child's pose. Stretch those arms out in front of you, roll out the wrists. 2 more breaths. Oh, wonderful. Let's inhale. Come back up. Coming back on the sit bones. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. We're going to exhale, swing them back behind you. Place them flat if you can. If you want to use your props, go ahead. Fingertips facing the toes. And we're going to roll the shoulders back. Try and touch those shoulder blades as much as possible. You can hang here. You can lift the body up if you'd like. Drop the head back. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift the hips up, and exhale, release. Three more breaths. One more, good, and exhale. Come back forward, fold down. Keep the arms close to the body. And inhale, come back to tabletop, curl the toes under, hips come sky high. Let's walk that dog, pedal the feet, bring the knees in towards the center, very slowly through one breath at a time. Gaze comes up and under the arms. Really feeling opening through the cages here. Come back to center. Wiggle the head around a little bit. Inhale, reach the gaze forward between the hands. Now you can come up, walk the feet up on the tippy toes. If you want, jump forward. Let the head drop. Let the arms float. We're going to put the big toes together so they're touching. Let the ankles and heels float apart just slightly. Bend into the knees as you inhale. Swing those arms up and over, head slides up and palms come together. Exhale, draw them down to your heart center. Beautiful. So we're going to do a little bit of eagle. So I'm just going to show an eagle. You can start eagling with me if you know what this is. Whew, the fro is getting wild today. So let's start on our right foot. We're going to ground that heel and the base and the ball of the foot. Now, if you're in these standing positions, you can actually lift your toes. You really want all of your weight and the power to be rotted down through the bottom and the base of the foot, not the toes. Okay, so as we inhale, we're going to lift those wings up and overhead. I better come back a little bit. Okay, you're going to start to bring that left foot up. It's going to start crossing over the right leg above the knee, and the foot is trying to go back behind. See my little piggies coming out there? It's trying to snake itself back around there. And as you're doing this simultaneously, you're bringing those wings out, around, and in front of you. Right arm crosses underneath the left, palms come together in front of the face. And from here, you want to lift the elbows up and draw the hands out. So have some fun with that. We're going to start on the right foot. Find your little focus on the floor, on the mat. We call that drista, and begin your eagle pose. Honor your own edge wherever you are. If you want to sink down into your eagle, go ahead. If you come out of it, it's okay. Just go right back into it. For 3 more breaths. Draw the navel in, really squeeze the thighs. It'll help the balance. 1 more breath. And exhale, slowly come out. Don't unleash yourself. Fly gracefully like an eagle. Bring the wings up. Palms facing one another. Spread the fingers. Let's bring that left knee to 90 degrees. Draw the navel in. It naturally wants to bring that pelvic floor up. Go ahead and let it. Feel yourself really rooting down through the right side. And let's let that left arm float down. So there's a few things that you can do here. You can help guide that left knee out towards the outside, 90 degrees. If you want, you can take hold of the big toe, extend it straight out. Find your edge, find your balance, or you can leave it at 90 degrees. Honor your edge. Remember, coming out of it is okay. You just go back into it. 2 more breaths. And definitely some days one side will be better than the others. Bad side today. There are no bad sides, right? And come back slowly. Let's inhale, reach the arms up and over, head palms together, down to your heart center, gaze upon the fingertips, and release the hand, shake it out. And we're gonna ground that heel and ball of the left foot down into the floor, onto your mat. Really engage the core. It's like you're zipping your pants up. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, knee comes up, and let's swing into our eagle pose. Just reverse the arm position. Swing that right leg over and around. Lift the elbows, bring the hands out slightly. Sink into it if you can. Three more breaths. My little birds are doing beautifully. One more deep breath. And as you exhale, let those arms float up. Bring the knee 90 degrees. Again, remember to keep that pelvic floor tilted upwards. You can hang here. You can extend that leg out. You can take hold of the big toe and extend it outwards. Keep the breath flowing no matter where you are. That's the most important thing because you know you're alive still. 3 more breaths. One more deep breath in and gently guide it back to center, 90 degrees, and then drop. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Again, palms together down to your heart center. Release the hands down, palms come up, Tadasana. Come into your mountain pose, close the eyes. Use that Ujjayi breath here to really slow down the heart. Moderate the flow. For anyone coming into yoga practice as a beginner, an Ujjayi breath is a form of breath where you keep the mouth sealed and breathe in through the nose and then steam it back out through the nostrils. If you held a mirror in front of your face and you were trying to create that steam where you can write a cute little message to somebody, you would be steaming out through the nostrils that way. 2 more breaths. And gently open the eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, come to a nice big T. Palms facing down, fingertips spread out. Let's extend the feet out. They can go to the outer edges or just off the mat if you'd like. 45-degree angle. And as you inhale, you're going to exhale and just slowly turn towards the left. Reach the gaze towards the right middle finger. Now for here, if you can come all the way down. You can use your blocks or your book. Rest just gently on the shin. Honor your edge. Let's open up that heart center. And exhale, bring that right hand down to the hip and help yourself as you lift the body up. Come back to center, smooth out the spine through 1 sip of air. Extend those wings and slowly drop to the other side. Gaze up to the left arm. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the hips. Push off that right hand. Come back to center. Bring those shoulders back. Try and bring those elbows back. As you inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, slowly roll down, forward fold. Crown of the head reaching towards the floor. Now drop the elbows, drop the arms. Bring the hands out in front of you. We're going to walk ourselves forward, come up on the balls of the feet. Heart center comes up and over the fingertips. Slowly crunch down. Bring the heart center down towards the floor. Inhale and exhale. Come back. Walk the hands back towards the mat. Take a breath here. Inhale again. Walk the hands forward. Heart center up and over your fingertips. Exhale. Slowly lower down. Elbows close to the body. Come up slow and purposeful. Walk the hands back. One more time through. Inhale and exhale. Start walking the hands out. Heart center up and slowly lower the body. Inhale and exhale. Steam it back. Let the head drop. A little bit of a shake here. Let's make sure now our our right foot is facing the screen. We're gonna turn that left foot out and we're gonna just bend into that left knee. Start walking the body over, folding here. So I want you to really check your alignment here. That front left ankle should be in the middle of that back foot. The back foot facing forward, the front foot facing the opposite wall. So when you are here, you can adjust your lunge as needed. Make sure that front knee isn't going over the big toe. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up and overhead. Spread out to your T, come into your warrior two. Adjust as needed. Draw the navel in. Come to the center of your being. Sink a little lower. Now that back foot, you want to make sure you're pushing towards the outside of the foot, not rolling inwards. And reach the gaze towards the left middle finger. Let's look forward. We've got a little taste of the past, and we are fully warriors in the present. Sink lower. Three more breaths, which I know that you're all doing still. One more deep breath. As you inhale, straighten that front leg, swing that beautiful left hand up and over. And exhale, pinwheel back down. Palms on either side of that left foot. Turn that right foot. Draw the left to meet the right. Join me in plank. Exhale. Move through your chaturanga to upward dog. And exhale, come back to downward dog. Inhale, reach the gaze forward. You're gonna walk or jump the feet towards the hands. Roll yourself up as you inhale. Reach the arms up and overhead. Palms come together. Exhale them down to your heart center. Palms now to the waist. Spread the legs out, feet on the outside or just the edges of your mat. Once again, 45 degrees. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, draw the navel in again. We're gonna forward fold, halfway bend, nice flat back here. Let's reach the arms out. Pretend that they've got little magnets on the ears. Spread the fingers. Shoot out a little color of energy to us all. On your next exhale, swing those beautiful wings back behind you. Clasp them. Keep the palms together. Stretch those wings back behind you. Nice flat back still. Crown of the head facing the screen. If you want to add some spice, slowly lower the crown of the head towards the floor. Arms come up and over. My spicy people, come back to flat back, halfway raise. Everybody release the arms. Let them float down to the floor. If they don't reach, that's fine. Make sure you have your props. You can use your little pillows. Let's straighten both the feet out first. So that left foot, feet are facing forward. We're gonna turn that right foot towards the opposite wall. Align your ankle and your middle of the back foot. Lunge into that right knee and slowly start turning the hips and the body towards the right side. Square yourself off when you're ready. Extend the arms up and move into your warrior two. Sink a little further into your lunge. Keep that crown of the head lifting upwards. Gaze towards the right middle finger. Let's see those smiles, that breath flowing. Ooh, my little wolf just flew by the screen. That's awesome. Think a little deeper. You're almost there. 3 more breaths, my warriors. One more breath. And inhale as you exhale, straighten that front leg. Right arm comes up and over the body. Slowly exhale as you pinwheel back down. Palms come down on either side. Swing the right back to meet the left. Move through your vinyasa. Chaturanga to upward dog. Exhale, come back to downward dog. Walk it out if you want. Push off with the palms. Draw the navel in. Inhale, reach the gaze forward. Draw that left foot again between the fingertips. Soften to the back knee, the back of the foot. Really stretch that right foot back behind you. Find a nice long lunge here. Make sure that that front knee isn't going over the big toe of the foot. Try and scissor those thighs and reach the gaze forward. As you exhale, you're just going to walk the hands back, come back onto the sit bones, flex that front foot, and drop the forearms if you can, drop the forehead, hold here. On your next exhale, gently place that left foot down. Walk the hands forward. Come back to that long lunge. Keep the navel drawn in. And let's slowly, gently, we're just going to draw that right foot in towards the sit bones. Let's come up onto our thighs of the left leg. Roll the shoulders back. And you can hold here if you want. You can try and help bring that foot in by taking gentle hold. Two more breaths. And exhale, gently lower that foot if it was lifted. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead and slight back bend here. Sink a little further forward if you can. And exhale, palms come down, curl yourself back up, left meets the right, join me in plank. That should feel so good right now. And on your next exhale, draw that right foot between the fingers. However you need to get there. Honor yourself. Soften to the back knee, the back foot. Stretch yourself out. Make that lunge nice and long. Draw the navel in. Walk the hands up to the thigh. Nice, strong, straight back. Crown of the head floating upwards. Again, hold here. You want to add a little bit of spice to your life today. Bring that left foot in towards the sit bones. You're almost there. 2 more breaths. If your foot was raised on this exhale, slowly lower it down. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, slight back bend. Scissor the thighs, turn the pinkies in while the arms are lifted, and lunge a little deeper if you can. Beautiful. 3 more breaths here. Make them long, keep them strong. 1 more breath as you exhale. Lower the palms down. We're going to curl that back foot and bring a little bit of that presence to the right foot and bring the left now to meet the right, forward fold. Now you can have your legs bent here, nothing to worry about. Just let the arms float, give your head a little shake. Maybe say yes to a wonderful Saturday. And slight bend in the knees, place the hands down, come up on the balls of the toes. Give yourself a big squeeze here, bring the back into a nice hollow arch. Really stretch it out, stay on the balls of the feet, find that balance and flow. Try and drop the heels and come back to your sit bones. Draw the knees in again, point the toes. Give yourself a big hug. Extend the arms out, draw the shoulders back. Keep the navel engaged. Let's hold here for 5 breaths. Ujjayi breath, seal the lips. Keep the knees in tight to the body. 2 more breaths. And exhale, let's rock and roll. Two more. And come back to an easy seated posture. And we'll cross the left shin in front of the right. Pull any flesh away from your sit bones so you can firmly root down. Hands just resting gently on the knees. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Release, sigh it out. All you're doing now is sitting. That's a beautiful thing. I couldn't do that for the longest time. It's a good feeling. Let's inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. We're going to turn gently to the right side, fingertips guiding us. And just twist, reach the gaze up and over the right shoulder. Make sure those sit bones don't come off the mat. So if you're just here, then just be there, it's fine. Your back nice and straight, the crown of the head floating up to the ceiling. Inhale back through the center. Smooth out the spine through one breath. Draw the knees in. Hands come down to our sides, palms flat. So we're just gonna lift the hips up and then release. Lift the hips up and release. Make sure those palms are flat. If you want to add that spice, go ahead and lift the whole body up. 2 more times. If you're lifted, cross at the ankles. If you weren't lifted, bring that left in front of the right now. Or the right in front of the left, pardon. And inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, swing over to your left side, fingertips guiding. Nice, strong, straight back. Reach the gaze up and over the left shoulder. So if you take a quick notice, see if your legs are trying to lift up and let them relax. It'll allow that belly to rise more easily and fall. And exhale as you slowly come back to center. Smooth it out through one breath. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, elongate and forward fold. So here, I definitely like to take use of my body parts. I use my own elbows and I make little pillows with my fists. I stack them and then I just walk my elbows forward with each exhale that I can. That way I know my sit bones are still rooted firmly down. I'm not just resting the body and letting the head drop. I want to make sure that spine and neck are in alignment. My belly can rise and fall with each inhalation and exhalation. Really breathe now, deep in through the spine. Let it go to the sacrum, our point of connection and rooting down. Take another deep sip through the nose and exhale, start to walk the hands back to the body. Bring the knees in, uncross the ankles, give yourself another big squeeze. And once again, roll down onto the back. Let the shoulders flatten, spread the wings out. And inhale through the center, exhale, drop the knees to the left side, gaze to the right. Palms are flat, shoulders are flat. Inhale, gently come back to center. On your next exhale, breathe and release to the opposite side. Gaze goes to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Roll out the lower back one more time. Give the massage of the kidneys, the lower spine. And drop those arms as the legs lift one more time. Flex them. Lift and slowly, gently begin to let them float down like a soft little feather. Keeping the navel drawn in still, the lower back rooted down. You can use your hands for support until finally Mother Earth catches the feather. You close your eyes and you find a resting space. Soft, gentle, filled with a healing glow. And as the body softens and melts a little deeper, you begin to feel your heart slowing down, coming in tune with the waves of the calm universe. Hear the sweet call of your spirit soaring, inviting you to a world of healing and hope. Dancing through droplets of crystals and pure light. With each inhalation, you hear the words, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be safe, may you be at peace. This healing glow of crystalline light cleanses the mind, allowing you to now hear yourself say, I am happy, I am well, I am safe, I am at peace. And your mind now playful, acknowledging the joy and hope, dances back like a feather floating through the air. As spirit guides back to your body, rooted down and connected to Mother Earth, as you feel her presence underneath you, where your spine connects to the world. Bring your awareness to this space, seeing a healing glow of fiery red light, grounding, connecting, invigorating you. As this firelight is breathed in and travels now throughout the full body, wiggling fingertips and toes, you acknowledge the breath traveling in through the nostrils and exhale it back out as mind, body, spirit become one through mind, body, and breath. And as you acknowledge this connection, gently roll over onto one side. Give your body a beautiful hug. Bring your attention back to the space between your eyes. Acknowledge your intention and ask, what do I need to fulfill this? And what can the world offer for me to fulfill this? What can we do together to make this happen? When you're ready to share that with the rest of the day and yourself, come into an easy seated posture as you rise, joining me as we seal our intentions, your practice, with 3 ohms. Thank the universe for our lives, families, jobs, friends. I ask that we are blessed in peace, harmony, bliss, joy, love, and light. Namaste.
Thanks, everybody. Nice to see you, Norman.